there, I guess.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Možda zato što sam mrtav? Something tells me I'm not in living lands anymore. Where am I?
Space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Death comes for all what the fuck? Death comes for all mortals. It's alright, I just wish I knew how.
Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Too bad I couldn't take my killer with me.
We would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance.
Ooh.
We could send you back. Just this once.
There has to be a catch. What's going to cost me?
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Sure, deal, I'll find you.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
This is going to hurt,
Immensely.
isn't it?
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
What do you mean hurt? Hello, Kai. I'm alive. Somehow. The fuck?
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
What happened to me? All I remember is pain and the voice.
A voice? Tell me more.
An enormous glowing figure told me that it wasn't my time to die.
A vision of the beyond? And an ethereal manifestation? That's incredible. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance he was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
The voice brought me.
I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Thanks for the obvious. Does this mean my soul is going to awaken to its past lives?
A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than Coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
I already had a vision. Someone was asking for my help.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
A watcher can see what's invisible to the likes of us. A watcher?
One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
I'll find the watcher, just point me in the right
Runid's shop
direction.
is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Great. Maybe he knows who killed
I
me.
hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
I'll report to Ben Highland right away.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
No shit. I appreciate
Don't
the
mention
help,
it.
Kai.
Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Of course. Livia?
Envoy, what can I do for you?
Ništa trenutno.
Hey,
Pa
I
ovdje.
had a dream about you.
Okay. A few seconds, maybe I should. Okay. Ja sam ovdje malo vidio da imaš ti nekih stvari da ja ovdje pokradem. Pa ću ja malo pokrast, ono, spasila si me, ali ono, malo ću ti pobrat stvari. Jer to tako ide kod mene, ne. Friendly warning, do what to bring back the NVIDIA. I know you... A friend. Šta
In my
ti
dream,
kažeš?
you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that... It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last. Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but she never gave up on you. I'll pull through. Liviana's taking good care of me. Stay safe. You don't want to end up back here again. If you need something for the pain, there's an apothecary by the bathhouse. Got in a fight with the Adherent guards. I started... Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but she
Okay.
never gave up on you.
Hvala na informacijama. MRTVIH says my animal size is governor of okay. Boom. Okej, jel ima ovdje šta za lootat? Tek sam oživio već lootat. Ajmo mi prvo questić riješiti najbolje. A onda ćemo lootat. Makar kojem čest, moram ga uzeti. Ok, sad već imamo dosta stvari. Možda bi mogao popričat zapravo sa gospodično mi njoj prodat ove sve stvari najbolje. Možda bi to bilo najbolje.
Any injuries I should know about? No?
Ne, daj ti meni šta imaš ti za prodaju. I da ja tebi tipa prodam jedan ovaj. Prodat ćemo sva 3 luka. Great swordove ćemo ti prodat. I za sada dosta, ostalo ću baš neko weapon master ili nekom dati.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
Sure.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Where did you hear that?
The conversation went something like, did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate? What? Really? Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the strangle root. And so on.
You didn't answer my question.
That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
I can try.
Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
Do you have problem with more Adirans coming to Paradis?
Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown? I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
They make herbal remedies for
exactly.
such things.
And the required herbs grow in the wilds around Paradis. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Why
I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
No.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Okay. Ovdje me niko više ne komentira. Good to know. Malo ovdje šta? Bam. Nope. Ništa, ajmo do Indirian Empire-a. Zdravo, gospodo. Šta je? Moram ovdje. Šta ti hoćeš? Ofrić.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Okay. You look like Bear tried to have a lunch.
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Expedition Corps? I don't think I've heard of them.
We don't make it to the High Crown Court much. Something about dirt on the throne room rug. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild. At least it's cozier than the soldiers' barracks. And they let me copy their maps. Most of the places we go aren't as treacherous as this temple, though.
This temple sounds dangerous. What were you doing there?
It's built on ruins. And the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple. Someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well... he's like you. A godlike.
But the gods recalled nearly all of my kin during Etha's march through that
All the gods but one, I guess? Because this Oracle, he belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Kai, do you know anything about this Oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Why does Expedition Corps need to speak to a godlike?
This Oracle. He set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' Titan.
Wait, you don't mean the gods' titans at Kaizo?
Exactly. But how do you know about that? I don't remember seeing you at one of our lectures. I didn't think anyone read those. I used to haunt those stacks as a first year. Before I got recruited to expeditions, I mean. Yeda, our captain, she believes these Titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm, anyway.
What does your team intend to do with the relic if it finds...
Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing.
I can spare the time. Tell me where to find your team.
Do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Well, I reported. I'll see her safely.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Or I'm gonna find them dead. Most likely. Okay.
You died?
Oh,
But you're here.
Živčanoća Padisi.
Still can't believe you're alive. I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for folk. Northreach.
Je. Ipak neka knjiga, Dirian Customs. Okay. Ambassador Halgan have maintained order for many years. I know the city when there is a good leader and fair for their speech, but you have allowed the still guard to terrorize my people to so destroy fear. I share Titan your Inquisitor leash, or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Claviger Edmund. I Adirian Empire Origins. Iskreno neću ovo detaljno čitati, tako da ako nekog onako zanima može pauzirat kasnije pa fino lijepo pročitat. Zanimljivo je, dosta onako lora popunjuje sa ostalim Pillars of Eternity svijetom, tako da very nice, very nice. Kian's Diary. Okay. Still got out report. We found this book on a public bench after cafeteria. I was quite confident the handwriting matches the signature found as cause of Tiny's chaotic corp. Then is in the as a number of Sakura led to go where he will observe him, but no one is engaged. Tane is either a fool or one who's people who simply can't take the chance. The Imperial Empire expanding the border. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Dobar dan.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Lol. Do we have a problem
here? I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to story here.
Well,
Kai?
Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballarrock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
Did you really try to kill someone, Tej?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy?
I was hoping you might answer the questions
sir.
for me.
How can I help you?
Did you speak to that scout?
Oh, freak. I did. Terrible shame what happened to his brother. It sounds like his injuries were severe. I saw you two talking. I hope you can help him, Envoy. I don't mean to twist your arm, but don't delay too long. There have been earthquakes in the region lately. Floods, cave-ins. Gods know what else is possible down in that cave.
Well,
you're the only one we have with the expertise for that kind of field work.
Aside from the people in trouble down there, which says something to the danger in that cave.
Whatever I think of the Expeditions Corps, they serve a vital purpose to the Empire. I'm glad it's you going after them.
The Emperor didn't have time to brief me on living lands. What do I need to know?
There's a lot of ground to cover. Could you be more specific?
How do living lands and air did compare on the map?
Ah, the age-old question. Who's bigger? Adir is, naturally, by a wide margin. And were we at the Cartographers Guild in High Crown, I could show you on one of the globes. As it is, we must make do in the theater of our minds.
How about the weather, the rain? I need to know what
The living lands are more arid than Adir, and the island is more prone to storms. But its many deep valleys protect the various townships from the worst of the weather. Topographically speaking, the living lands are a place of extremes. Deep inland, mountains rise high enough to rival those of the White March, blanketed year-round in snow. While east of the volcano of Mount Forja is an acid sea that sinks far below the level of the ocean. The lands between them are riven with deep clefts in the earth and isolated by wastelands of sun-baked sand dunes.
Jebeno. Where are the living lands in relation?
The living lands are located in the far north of Aora. Adir is southwest of the living lands, situated along the equator. I'll share what I can.
Who's in power?
There is no singular authority in the living lands.
Not yet, anyway.
I shudder to think what the living lands would look like under your rule.
Well, to start, there'd be a lot more brothels.
Charming. Power is invested in the leaders of the various townships scattered across the island. The largest are Fjord, Thirdborn, and Solace. None of which, I will note, are as safe and orderly as Paradise.
Okay.
Of course.
Should
you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, envoy.
Nisi mi nešto pouzdam pretjerano, ali dobro.
Envoy, is it really you?
Zdravo, je, ja sam, daj da ja malo vidim ovo. Plaviđa Revmuna, I know the blind Chinese calls for but the must not discourage any that involves buying additional crops from Fjord, and we cannot endure the RMNC, blah blah blah. Ok. Ovi hoće trade sa animancerima, ovi to ne daju. Journal. Okay. I have been upstairs long enough to converse with the people of Fjord and are not for the law of mortal animancy and form the event of Vodek. Their crimes are in their way of life intolerable. They are unstable. Too focused not we are await your order. You're trained in the forest. Okay. Okay. Znači sve smo ovo pročitali. Zdravo, ambasadore.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Not great. Fine, so
not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor.
I hope this is worth all the trouble.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
The Emperor sent me to investigate the dreams.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
You're referring to how I healed the Ardrains.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Then we better
Thank
get
you,
to work.
Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Tell me about
They
those
were
rebels,
paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Killing me was bold, I'll give them that.
Indeed. The killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
The Dream Scourge is my top priority.
Well, you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Balrog, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
You're proven to be capable so far. What can he do that you can't?
Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
I can find out and just point me towards the nearest lab. Liviana suggests I visit
An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Hi, I need you to be by my side. Can I come?
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored Dream Scourge spreads? Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Sure. Yay, level 5. Super. Ability point ide odmah u Wizarda, u Grimoire Master je rank 1 i onda fino lijepo možemo uzeti ovaj Grimoire da koristimo. Very nice. I dobili smo ovo, to ćemo fino lijepo staviti u Might ćemo staviti. Super. Ok, znači trebamo naći Mariusa.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Mariusa i onda bi mogli otići do ovog Watchera da i to riješimo. Da, ovdje malo ima da malo poskočimo. Lovely.
Here it comes.
Burn that. Thank you. Lokish.
Eon Seek.
Hey! Over here!
Guess the deal in discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Who's ready for more?
Stavim to. Da malo ovdje vidimo šta ima. Vamo, onda vamo. Onda idemo ovdje u krovu. Valjda ima nešto korisno ovdje. Ja se nadam bar. Ovdje nije bilo ništa. Blackwind gloves, isto unique item. Critical, a ne treba mi critical damage, trebam nešto za ovaj magiju i staminu.
Looks like poison. We should find Morris. He could tell us more.
Odavdje su me pucali smradovi. Tako znači. Okej. Bravo, gubi se. Okej. Ajmo finalje po vamo. Mislim da idemo ovim putem.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra.
Who are you?
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk?
No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
Trust me, I've been neck deep into madness
I
since
would say, welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
A recovery potion. I imagine the awakened Adra would be difficult
Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Which
Very
is impossible. Yes, I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
If we find your friends, we find the Adra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganeth and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name.
If they're desperate,
I don't wish them ill, but I really need that Adra. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Okay. Sure. Trgovci, lovely.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
And the point
My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
Agree. A dagger is well and good until enemy summons a fireball.
See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared.
Do these goods have any risks I should be aware of?
Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business.
I have to ask, you never knew when you'll summon something else.
I did that once. I had to hire a watcher to get the phantom out. I suppose I shouldn't brag about that to a potential customer.
Ajde da vidim šta imaš za prodaju. Fine wand 3000. Ovo mi se baš i ne sviđa. Imamo unique wand za kupit. Ali je common quality. Ovo je fine quality. Ali je zato unique. Fuck it, uzet ćemo ga. Yes. Razumijem to. Uzet ćemo sve ove potione što ima, što da ne. Maksimum mezec. Dobro, nećemo to. Ali njoj možemo prodat onda fino, lijepo ove kristale. To možemo prodat. Možemo je prodat. Di je? Common wand. Ovo možemo prodat. I dosta za sad. Karakter. Ekipat ćemo ovo. I onda idemo do... Di je blacksmith uopće? Blacksmith. Umoj sa njezinom sestrom popričam.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
There's a merchant on the dock who sells weapons and armor just like you.
Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway.
You aren't worried about him undercutting you?
I've already been paid for them. If Walter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do?
Do you have any specialty pieces?
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
I've met her. She's very enthusiastic.
I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering. And then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
I'd like to buy something. Neću ništa. Bolji Argbus. To mi se sviđa, ali nećemo za sada. Prodat ćemo fino lijepo ovo. Ne znam jesu bolje cijenje kod nje, ali ono, pretpostavio sam budući da je ono... kao... blacksmith i to da ono kod nje prodam te stvari. Grimoire smo trebali prodati tamo, dobro, to ćemo se onda fino lijepo vratiti. Ovo ćemo prodat, common sword. Dobro, i da ovdje čisto vidim. Adru ćemo kupiti jer će nam to zapravo trebati za enchantanje i te neke stvari kasnije. Želim s njezinom sestrom zapravo popričati da prodam. Nisam ni zapravo gledao kakve su cijene da vidim da ima opće razlike u tome, ali ove grimoire ćemo prodat. Možda ću ostaviti jedan. Ostavit ćemo ovaj od Elements, ova dva ćemo prodat. Mislim da su bili malo više. Da se za malo više prodalo ovdje. Ali dobro. Ovdje je gospodin Bounty.
Are you looking for work by chance?
Yes, I do.
A pleasure, envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in.
How did you become the bounty master of Paradise?
Someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated is my way of helping. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement.
I'm sorry, did you say atonement? What exactly happened?
Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason. And now I'm here. And that's all you need to know.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there. You hear?
Alright, that was almost
The hunters set that up as a way to earn
na seed. To je obični pauk, super. Octave the Firebrand. To je ovaj smrad koji nas je bio ubio. Ralga. Intentional Wandi i Yellow Band.
Ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find a frontal assault would be mighty well.
Šta ovdje ima? Ništa kao neki balkončića. Dobro.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? A charnel house?
First week in the Living Lands? Huh?
Damn the envoy.
What are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of his way.
Right. My mistake.
Utvrdili ste da su mrtvi, tako da... Ako do sad niste riješili, tako su mrtvi, šta vaš problem? Ima li ovdje šta za ukrast? Nema, nažalost. Marius je ovdje neki.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. Scholar Gune.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
All the time,
Oh,
especially
all the attention must truly bother you. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Any dwarven smugglers come here recently? They might have concern.
Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Okay, hvala na informaciji. Šta ovdje imamo? Ovdje je nešto skriveno, to ćemo uzeti. Čujem negdje chest. Bar sam ga čuo. Očito mi se učinilo. Mislim da ovdje negdje idemo za Mariusa. Znam da je ovdje malo obiđem još da vidim ja šta ovdje ima. Skriven chest. Jao, zaboravio sam pogledat kod ovih ili imaju lockpickove. To moram pogledati, nabaviti, to će nam treba definitivno. Ja bi mogao neku hranu pojesti kad razmislim. Čisto da se ono regeneriramo. Šta je pametno. Je pametno.
Don't go starting trouble.
Hvala ti na tom lijepom savjetu. Negdje čujem čest. A šta je ovdje? Pokvarene stvari. Normalno.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think.
Paradise is getting more dangerous by the hour.
Ništa, ja ću samo lootat, vi nastavite.
Nothing to see here, envoy. The situation's under control.
Joj, ovaj still garot. Aj, joj. What situation is that?
I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwig understands. I assume you do too.
I'm afraid I wouldn't pass judgment without having all the evidence.
Now that's what I like to hear. I leave you to your job, and you leave me to mine. You understand what it takes to maintain order. We're going to do great things with you around.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
Yeah. That's still garot for you, my friends. Ovdje nešto sigurno ima. Ništa, samo rušim zid. Don't worry about it. Opa, vidi para što se skriva. Hvala na parama. Ima i ovdje nešto. Čim su ove skele. Ovdje nema ništa. Onda idemo ovamo. Još jedan chest. Ma tako je, daj ti pare, daj ti pare. Strange exchange. When I told you to hide a hole, I meant somewhere with a locked door, you absolute imbecile. Fuck, just a door at all would be better than this. Move it now, you know what I can be. If the chest still here next check-in, I'll be your casket. It will be your casket. Very blocky. Boss, I can't carry this cryo. Help me get it here, you know, before you took care of him. Besides, we must say the best place to take care. We had my scratched out in your several worlds have been scratched out. Mothers you use. Okay. You can usually do it. I'm not moving truck. Okay. Well, ne trebate se više brinuti oko česta. Više nije problem. Šta je bilo stvari, nema više. Ima ovdje još nešto. Još jedan chest. Lovely. Ovdje ne mogu unutra. Ok, mislim da sam sad ovdje definitivno uzeo i opljačko sve. Ništa, mogu bi mi uvjeriti ovamo.
Evening.
Bounty
Mind your own business.
Okay.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be slipping.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this
I
plays out.
heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasaptitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Your friend looks like he has this well under control.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of widow's kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
I've only heard of widow's kiss used as infected venom. Drinking it should be safe at
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
I mean, you started it, so... you brought this on to yourself.
Useless. Just like the ambassador. Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
You really want to do that?
That's your best shot. See?
Nice.
Hey!
Get out! Survive. Let's see what you got.
Fuck you! Burn.
Thanks, Marius. Or blood.
Come on, Blood. You know you love it.
We make a
Sami
good
su to
squad.
donijeli na sebe. Sorry, bartender, I'm gonna pay for the mess when I get the money.
Whatever happened to Colburn, leave us
A
out
vi
of
samo
it.
tu pijte, nemojte se ništa brinut. Sad ću popričat s tobom, momče. Malo ću te samo pokrast. Malo smo ti zaprljali i ovo sve, ali... Pomoću ti tako što ću te usput i pokrast. You know? That's how it goes. Ovo ćemo uzeti. Ajde s tobom prvo popričam.
Migrants' flames. Don't go around picking any more fights. You hear? The patrons like it, but they're not the ones who have to clean up after it.
It was a lesson. Next time they won't stand in Deer's way.
Ah, right. Well, it's none of my business. Now, what'll it be?
I'm interested in what
If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it. It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. Whatever's going on, that doesn't bode well. I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. They're blocking the roads off, and they won't tell anybody why. There's a rumor about a valuable Pargroon stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
Thank you. Ajmo pričat s Mariusom.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to a bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person.
Lol. What just happened? Widow's Kiss is only harmful if it's
You know your
injected.
poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job.
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
What are we looking for?
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Lovely. Marius, welcome to the squad. Je da si mi najmanje interesantan od svih ovih mogućih ljudi koje možemo dobiti kao kompanjone, ali ajde. Jel imam šta za tebe da ti dam kakav ability? Imam. Daću ti u ovo. Ovo ćemo uzeti. I uzet ćemo ovo. Okej, gdje sam ja sad završio, čovječe? Čekaj. Čekaj. Malo ćemo ovdje pokrst stvari. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I taman odmah je lijepo kod Blacksmitha to prodamo.
Good. You made it back.
Da, želim prodati još pokradenih stvari. Ne pitaj od kuda mi, samo kupuj. Shield. Eto ga. Ajmo na ono mjesto nesreće. Ponovo tamo gore di onaj poison. Da to sad Marius vidi.
Now, why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
Good question. Prvi dan to nisam ni zamijetio. Prvi put kad smo prolazili nisam to ni zamijetio, iskreno. Dobro oko, Kai. Dobro oko. Okay. Whoop. 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 Interact. This flax is by swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Sure. Ali prvo ćemo otići pronaći Watchera. Da ja fino lijepo sebi ovdje uzmem quests. Find the Watcher. Find the Watcher. To će biti A. se ne ubit. Ajmo se polu ubit, I guess. Okej. Idemo onda do tog vočera. Da vidimo šta možemo naučiti po onoj našoj viziji.
If you're really quiet, you can hear actor souls dying as people just keep on walking.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
Hvala, I guess. Nešto ovdje za lootat nema.
Surprised they'll let us walk in. It's been a lot quieter since you arrived.
Da, baš je tiho, da. Malo me i ubiju i tako, ono, baš je tiho. Nema šta. Ok, znači idemo nebesa. Ajmo prvo do ovog tu kampa. Kad sam već tu da ga otkrijem. Aj, mogo bi završiti ono što je Kai htio sa mnom pričat. Aj, usput malo da sa Mariusom pričamo. Ability points. Opa. Wizard. Wizard. Grimoire Snap. Iskreno uzet ću ovo. Zvuči mi interesantnije. Hi, šta ima za reći?
This is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
We can talk, but I don't fully understand what happened.
To be honest, this would be weirder if you did. All I know is that you were very dead for a while. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
My soul traveled through beyond, a part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was beautiful.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there?
I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Someone? Who was it, or what was it?
It's the same voice I heard in the Edra in
Well,
Strangleable.
that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I don't know. I need to understand more about them first.
That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat.
I don't know if that's a
Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask? Just
Do you
ask.
think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Animals have tried to unlock the secrets of souls for centuries. No one's found a way to do
That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better.
Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Heelguard's adherent troops. And the Stilgarode. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
The Stilgarode isn't either, they're just a system.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
Rumors of
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgarode, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
It sounds like her efforts risk turning people against
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
We should be safe enough. But I'll take watch. Just in case.
Marius. Ajde, pričam malo s
No
tobom.
offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An adherent official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
Kai said you knew each other from
Well,
before.
we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Are living lands that
The
dangerous?
wilds here are dangerous even in the best of times, which these most certainly are not. Not to mention there are parts of the island you can't get to without me. Not that you'd want to go there anyway. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. Anyway.
I'd like
Ask
to know
away.
more about you. What language is
Same
that
one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
I thought I recognized
Right.
it.
I hear Pargrunin all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace.
Can you teach
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
Why not?
Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
What exactly?
Probably
is
the
that?
meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
I understand you grew up in Souls.
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Now you have
No,
to tell me what
I really don't. Let's lay this out, Envoy. How about this? You don't worry about my life story, and I won't roll my eyes every time you start talking about souls. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional.
Understood.
Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past.
That's
right,
all for now.
Changing the subject. What do you need?
I'd love to get thoughts on our companions.
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Lol. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
No worries, no
You
worries.
might want to consider not washing your clothes in sapflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Workbench, jel mogu šta upgradeat? Nope. Mogu ovo upgradeat. Mogu još jednom upgradeat. Mogu bi još jednom upgradeat. Ok, dalje ne mogu upgradeat.
But regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're traveling with a group.
Vi samo pričajte, mi idemo lijepo dalje.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
The fuck? You can speak to me in dreams too.
The Andra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
Beauty? It was a monster.
Death to life. Does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
What do you mean? It was me or the bear. I chose me.
Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Sadly, doesn't
Must
work
all
that
we
way.
love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Okay, that was a bit weird. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's go.
I've always hated spiders. Ow! Not the,
You think she'd have listened to the veterans?
Okay. Vi se s nekakvim palcima borite negdje. Arab.
That cartographer mentioned this spot in their letter. Let's take a look around.
Evo ovdje. Neka špiljica. Ovdje sigurno ima neki vrag. Golden Plague of Old God Shrine. Još jedan dio totema vodike. Lovely. To je već treći dio. Ako se ne varam. Mislim da je treći dio. Ćemo se mi ići malo fajtat ovdje gore, a? Item quality, okay.
Over here! Let's go!
What the f... Okay.
Not bad, Marius.
Sad ja ovdje lupam ovo. Šta ovo popadalo dolje, a? A, kao, ajmo reći da ima tu nešto bitno, I guess. Ovdje je nešto značajno, trebamo nešto naći. Uminjali su ono kartografa. Tako da, ajmo malo ovdje škicnut šta ima. Ovo je onaj izlaz. Dobro. Ovdje je nešto.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Čovjek je mrtav. Nažalost. A dobro. Jao, znam gdje se nalazimo. Ovdje ćemo sad uzeti još jedan dio hipa za onaj totem što smo krenuli skupljati. Ovaj sam zadnji dio, to mi je bio zadnji dio koji mi je ostao, sam tražio doslovno 10 sati. Znači, zapravo ne, to nije ovdje. Zapravo je, tu je negdje, u blizini ako se ne varam. Jel sam ja full ovdje? Ne, fullao sam. Fullao sam lokaciju, ipak nećemo to sad uzimat. Ali, čekaj, ali šta nije to tu negdje? Samo malo. Tu je. Sad sam se sjetio. Znači, ovaj zadnji dio, ja sam tražio skoro 10 sati. Ne znam koliko puta sam bio prošao kroz mapu i tražio. I was burdened by the city, bla bla bla. Uglavnom, di se nalazi treasure je ovdje tu. Znači, kad dođete ovdje, čujete chest. Znači, čuje se chest. Ja sam ovdje valjda 100 puta prolazio, nisam znao. S unutarnje strane sam gledao kako ući, kako doći. Ali ono što je trebalo pratiti je samo ovu tu cijev, što ja nisam uopće zamijetio bio u prvom playthroughu. I ovdje imamo jedan običan switch. I onda se otvori treasure. I ovdje imamo jedan dio još klipa od vodike. Znači ja sam ovo toliko dugo tražio da to nije istina. Znači ja sam to toliko proveo tražeći, a na kraju mi je ono bilo najočitije mjesto. Ali dobro. Solidno napredujemo s tim kipom vodike. Mislim da nam je još ostalo 2 ili 3 dijela samo za uzet. Što je super. Jer kad se sastavi taj totem dobijemo određene buffove i to zbog tog kipa. Mislim da od vodike... Da nama vodika neće davati baš nešto što nama konkretno koristi. Ali će i dalje svejedno poslužiti da imamo određene buffove. Tako da, to će biti super. Mi idemo ovuda fino lijepo. Mislim mi ovdje tu fino lijepo zavući.
You take lead.
Watch it. Let's see what you Neon Seek.
Give me a second.
Postoji neku drugu budalu. Smrade jedan. What the fuck?
Try that again.
Neon Seek.
Still recovering.
Really? I died today. Marius. Ne provociraj one koje ne treba. On se zaletio. Daj da uzmemo malo ovih ljudi gljiva. Neće nam škoditi. To još nemamo ključano da mi to kad razbijam daje help nazad. Nema ništa, ovdje negdje još ima ovo da pokupimo. A dobro da, trebali smo ih ubiti kako god jer... Spržit. Tako. Thank you. Uzet ćemo cucumber. Šta ovdje još ima? Ovo ćemo uzeti da dobijemo ovaj essence nazad. Ja zapravo mislim nisam ni trebao ići ovdje. To jest jesam, ja trebam na ovaj most. Ovo ćemo malo pojest, otključili smo ovdje još ovaj jedan. Ovaj, jel idemo kroz ovaj cave ili... A ne, ovaj cave vodi... To ćemo ostaviti za kasnije. To ćemo drugi put odraditi. Ajmo mi sad ovog. To nam je bitno.
There's a shrine over there, to Woodaka, if I remember correctly.
Pa ćemo ići onda istražiti, ali ne sad. Ja trebam karakter inventory ovo. Thank you. I daj ti meni sad nazad ovo. Ja, ovaj je bio vjerovatno skočio odavdje. Kad nas je ono išao napast. Onaj veliki lik. Kaj mi se činio da je došao od nikud. On je vjerovatno odavdje bio skočio. Postavit ću da ovdje ima problema sa...
Quiet, Nimdut.
Hey! Over here! Where's that raw? Show me what you got. Oh, you see that?
Tako. Šta ovdje ima? Dobili smo prsten. Super. Da li vidimo da li je prsten koji nam može koji... Heal essence from poison. A dobro, stavit ćemo ga. Nije baš najidealniji, ali poslužit će. Poslužit će za sada. Wow. Wow. Ali ovo lijepo izgleda. Wow. Just wow. Don't mind if I do.
You know we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
No. That wasn't me. Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Then you need to use this life to make amends.
What do I do, though? Find the descendants of those... I can't even say it. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
No, they aren't. The will changes soul. You're no exception.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think... Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why is that?
It's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but... you have been warned.
Okay. Znam šta moramo pljačkat nakon što dobijem reading. Hvalim se. Dobar dan, kokoši, dobar dan. Spoiled apple, jako dobro. Ništa, ajmo unutra. Dobar dan.
Closer, godlike.
Halo, tek sam došao. Invitation from Claviger. Might tell what happened to your village at least. First, allow me to offer my sympathy when there's on for games. Second, I invite you to raid to for the long as you have. You need to wilt. Okay. Malo ću ti pokrast cabbage. Don't mind if I do. Jel mogu ja proći kraj tebe? Mogu. O, ukrast ću ti limun, što da ne. Prvo ću te malo ovako pljačkat, onda ćemo pričat. You know. To je tradicija. Tako to se radi u mojem kraljevstvu. Just dreams, but now clear. So why is my side blood when I try to fall and all that? So, what is dream chat? Interesting. Adra. Copper, canvas shoes. Okay. Lijepa soba gore na katu, nisam ja ništa uzeo, čisto da znate, samo sam malo pogledao šta ima, da vidimo ovdje li ima šta nema. Ajde da pričam s vama.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
Šta je ovo, Yoda?
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
I died and returned. You're supposed to give me clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
The lake is a mirror is a door, and the door stands...
A door? A garden gate?
Ooh.
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on a bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul. Felt, but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand what happened.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Well, I'm asking the same question, that's why I'm here. What does it mean to have a strong soul?
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
The voice in my head.
I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
I don't like the sound of that. Can you remove
One
it?
cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature. Not entirely.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Interesting. Could a voice in my head be the thorn?
Can a soul commune with itself? A fascinating idea. But I have no answer. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So I'm healthy but cursed and alone. Where do I go from? Where do I go from
Forward.
Here?
Whatever you choose to believe in, be it fate, the gods, or your own nature, it will point you the way. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond. Ardra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Ardra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Ardra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
When I touched the Ardra pillar, I heard a voice.
Lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Ardra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Ardra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
The ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
This has been enlightening, thank you.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that?
Okay.
Sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Imamo ponovo ability. Iskreno, to ću staviti u ovo. I ovdje ćemo staviti u intelekt, ću staviti ovaj put. Super. I ajmo baciti ovdje, kao što je bilo rečeno, novčić. Ja uopće mogu baciti novčić. Dobro pitanje. Ne daje mi neku opciju. Place coin. Ovaj ćemo staviti, a ovaj ćemo pokrasti. Thank you very much. Ona ne prihvaća plaćanje, tako da ono... realno neće joj faliti. Aj, možda koji ostavimo što da ne. Neka bude. Okej. Ništa, s ovime ću onda lagano privesti ovaj live kraju. Da, znači eto, napravili smo dobar progres. Mislim da će na kraju od ovog live-a biti na kanalu kroz par dana napravljene 2 epizode, ako neko nije gledao u live-u. Tako da, da, ništa, lagano ćemo ovo sejvat.